Hello everyone, welcome back to the game Flotsam Banto. So we're currently collecting a little bit of scrap over here, some little plastic. It's gonna be nice for us. We can use the plastic later for doing some buildings and also for making fuel if we're gonna need it. And I've been looking on the map a little bit, and the next destination we're gonna go for is gonna be over here where we have the overgrown wooden ships. And we also have the leaking water tower, so this one should be pretty nice. We might probably find quite a lot of wood on that one. And this one's gonna give us water, and then later I might use the move to new region. This requires you to spend 75% of your fuel to be able to use that one. And when you use it, you will travel to a new region with all brand new landmarks and things to collect pretty much. That's pretty awesome, right? We're gonna be naming some people today as well, so if you guys have name requests in the future, just feel free to drop them, and if you feel like I missed you, just drop them again. So we're gonna be naming this person first. This is gonna be Cat. Welcome to our colony. And this guy here is gonna be Muck. Welcome to our town. And Seamus here is gonna be Captain Dooders. So welcome all of you guys to our town. We're gonna wait with collecting a little bit more plastic here, and I might wanna maybe make some more boats. We have 4 boats currently. It's a pretty good amount, but we could for sure have a little bit more maybe. Okay, so we just arrived back with our plastic, so let's look at the map then. We do have one more boat coming over though, so we may wait for that one as well. We're very close though. Okay, let's get going then. So let's head over to the overgrown wooden ships and see what we can collect here. I might go to the right side and we may get a little bit more plastic. Plastic is really good because we can make fuel with it. We can do our nice buildings and stuff like that. And we can also do some nets if we want to have more of those to catch some fish. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're next to the overgrown wooden ships. This one has some dry wood and also metal scraps. That's pretty awesome. Looks pretty cool. I just love the landmarks in this game and I can't wait to see more of them. Let's send over a maximum of 3 boats to go to that, so we can collect it pretty fast. And currently with the game, it feels like the best way sort of to get water and maybe even food, but mostly water, is pretty much you go around and just try to find some water, like in the leaking water tower as we have over here. We can actually go all the way from here and collect it. I do prefer to go a little bit closer just to cut it down a little bit of the travel time for our boats, but I do think we're gonna maybe be gathering a little bit of plastic here first. We do have a pretty good amount of wood for now, but I do know that the wood can be spent pretty quick when you're making firewood. So let's set this up to be 2 boats able to go to that one. And we can collect maybe... Let's have like 1 boat go to that one, or 2 as maximum, and then we're gonna collect from this one. Leaving no scrap behind. We're gonna take all the plastic. And by the way, I noticed these houses here. So as it says here, a home for your drifters where 2 drifters can rest faster than in an unsheltered bed. So, you know, the first beds we do, which is this one here. This one they will sleep for longer, but meanwhile with this one they don't have to be sleeping as much, and the less they sleep, the better they sleep, the more productive they can be. So I'm actually gonna replace some beds in our colony. So we're gonna destroy this one. Cat's bed. We're gonna get a new house soon. That's gonna be better. And also Manny's bed. And let's see, we do have some here as well. We're gonna be swapping out a lot of them. It's Alex Dial. We're gonna get a new one. And Violet as well, of course. So that was 4 beds. I do think we might have another bed somewhere. We do have 2 houses here. Okay, that's only the ones we have left. Okay. So maybe we can do a few more houses around this area, and that could be sort of like a residential area where we have a lot of housing. That would be pretty nice. Let's make this a little bit longer like that. Can make some nice paths here. Make it look a little bit more beautiful. There we go. So we're spending quite a lot of plastic already. So we're definitely gonna need to collect more of that beautiful plastic treasure out in the water, right? So we can do 3 of these. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna do 1 more there. And then we can have 1 sitting maybe here. Then maybe we'll do a path behind here. I do think we can squeeze in a little walkway over there. So we might be going like that, connected here. And also do like a diagonal little walkway to go between that. I kind of like to have a lot of possible ways to go around town. So they're not limited with just 1 walkway, but having more paths to take, which could probably cut down some time sometimes. Let's change a little bit of the producer output. I'm gonna set fish to 40. And this is mainly when we are using this one, our fishing hat. So we might want to actually queue this one up. So spending 1 raw seaweed and 120 seconds will we be getting 5 nibbled fish, which is pretty awesome. Because that 1 in food here can be turned into 5 in food in this one. Or even better if we do the new thing that we can also cook some food, the food truck, but we're gonna need some screws for that. But with this one it's really amazing. You will be using 1 seaweed and also 1 fish in it. And that way you will get 5 sushi rolls, and they give 5 food in total because there's 5 of them. They give 1 each pretty much. So that's pretty nice to get a lot of food. So let's queue up some screws. We're gonna be doing that in this one. We do get 2 screws every craft we do here. They're pretty cheap as well, so that will be 8 screws. We only need 6 more of those, but we can make a few extra, why not? Might need them later. Let's increase the water here. Set that at 40. And that way it's kind of like sometimes if I have a lot of these solar stills, to just disable, for example, the desaltinator, just disable that one. Because these one are using the same producer output here, so if I would limit it to 20, then even these will stop to gather water. Which I hope maybe in the future they will still keep gathering water, because they don't really have to work with these, right? But that's one way to just shut these down. If you want to keep getting more water from those, while you have the producer output at 40, for example, when we have a 19 at the moment. But 2 of them is most likely not going to be enough for what we are going to need. Looks like we collected all from that one. Let's see, do we have anything more to unlock? We have 70 research points, guys. That's pretty crazy. We can unlock everything. So the water container, drifters can store 30 servings of water in this one. And small water container that can store 10 servings of water. This one also looks pretty nice. We might be building that one. So it would look like that. Kind of like a water tower almost, but not really, but kind of. Oh, we maybe can do... Maybe. I kind of want to make more use of the space here, so maybe a walkway would be better to have behind here. That way we can have some other buildings, and it can also be another way to go there. I wonder if I can squeeze in an solar still here if I do the walkway. It might be possible, I actually think it will be. And that way we can connect this pathway as well. So let's go like 24 like that, I guess. And let's see if we're doing the solar still. Yes! Oh, we might even be able to squeeze in 2 of them, that's awesome. Let's see here. Put 1 there. And then hopefully I can put 1 over here. Okay, maybe not, but maybe something else, like a small thing. Yeah, we can do like a water tower, for example. Okay, let's connect this one. I kind of like sometimes to have these like pathways that are a little bit like... not fully like straight, but have it something like that. I feel like it looks a little bit more maybe realistic and a little bit more a bit more awesome than just having straight lines like that. Even if it's like really useful, I kind of like having some paths like that to make it more interesting. So let's see what we're doing here. We still need to go to this one, right? I guess we can send some ships over there. Let's send 3 boats to that one. To the leaky water tower, we can collect some nice water. We should be getting some of those seagulls. They're pretty awesome. They can't do the same thing as your drifters, but they're really good because they fly around in your base and like do hauling things. So they will move things to stockpiles, move things to, for example, if you need firewood, it will move to the distillery. Like really useful. We should try to get some seagulls. That would be nice. It's nice getting some water. Cat and who's the other guy that's over here? Manny and Cat is out collecting things. Pretty awesome. I just love how these landmarks look. They look so damn awesome. Do you guys love them? I think they look pretty cool. Okay, so now we're gonna need a little bit more metal. I spent some metal, so we will need to gather a little bit more, but I do think we're gonna find some. Most likely pretty soon. Let's have a look on the map. There might be something good nearby, or will we just travel to a new world? Long Island? Okay. Oh, a lonely island. I might want to go to that one like before we go to a new region, because then we can get another drifter. And I do feel like with this game currently it's very nice to get like a lot of drifters pretty early. And the first time when I played it I thought like, oh, maybe we should stay like a small colony, but with this game so far it seems better to actually get quite a few people, because then you're able to do more things at the same time. You can produce food, you can gather water, meanwhile you can also gather things from landmarks and also gather from the oceans. So that's very useful to have many people. And also I've been looking through the roadmap and it seems we're gonna get some sort of weather system and stuff like that in the future. I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe we get some like really intense storms and rain, stuff like that, so we have to counter those things. Give me some fish. Give me fish. That could be nice. Okay, leaky water tower is done. Very nice. Let's move on. I feel like we're gonna find more plastic and more wood at other places, so let's go to the Lonely Island and get this last guy. We don't have to go exactly next to it. Like one of you guys said in comments, we do have these dotted lines, as you can see the white one there. That's how far we can go with our boats pretty much. So I could just stop, for example, here and go all the way over there. But many times I like to go kinda close to it, just because it will be shorter time. But this one is just like a one-time visit. You just go there, save the person, and then move on to the next place pretty much. Okay, so let's see. Oh, had I been to this one? I missed the flag. Okay, that was a mistake by me. We do have factory ruins over here, so we could make a quick stop here, I guess, before we move to a new region. We can get new fuel there, and then we also have freshwater oasis. That should be pretty nice. So let's maybe stop in between those two, something like that, because we're gonna get a lot of new fuel from the factory ruins. Let's go there. Oh yeah, we have a viaduct over there. That should be good. Get us more metal from that. And seaweed is always good to get new. Seaweed is very useful for getting food so far. Okay, so to this one I'm gonna send... I guess we can do... Let's do just 2 boats to that one. And then we are gonna go to this one. We have some more water. We are very good with water for now though. But you can always have more, right? But what we can do is to not maintain water in this one, and whenever we start to run a little bit lower on water I will activate this one. That way we will have 2 more hands able to work with other things pretty much. We are gonna need some more plastic, so let's do some boat boy here to gather some more. Let's send some boats to this one, the seaweed covered rocks, so we can get some new seaweed and also some seaweed spores, which are the things we put in here when we're gonna plant some in a seaweed grower. And yeah, we're gonna need some more seaweed spores now, that's nice. Dried fish, let's see here, we might want to change that. I have it at 10, we probably looted some at a landmark, I guess. So I just did a few changes. I'm gonna try to maintain 50 dry wood, decrease the cooked fish, and the reason for that is pretty much because when we make the new one, the food truck, then we're gonna focus mostly on doing sushi. Because that one will give a lot more food. We do have 30 nibble fish, that's good. Should be getting quite a lot, because this one catch 5 every time. So that will be 22 times 5, and that will be loads of fish, right? But it also take a long time, 120 seconds, so 2 minutes to gather 5 fish from the deep ocean. Oh, look at that, guys, we have so we can do the food truck, very nice. This one looks really cool, by the way. So where do we want to have this one? Maybe here. I do think one of those is gonna probably be good enough. Let's see here. Maybe we want to have a walkway behind our gathering of water here. So maybe do a little walkway behind. Could do it like that. We can have that one sitting there, perhaps. There we go, guys. Look at that. We got our first food truck. This one is really cool. So in this one we can make cooked fish just like we can in these ones. It do take the same amount of time, but we want to do these. So this one requires the nibble fish and raw seaweed. And we're turning it into 5 sushi, which will end up being 5 in food. So let's start with maintaining that, and let's set up how many we want to have. So perhaps put it at like 30, that should be a pretty good amount. Probably gonna be a little bit overkill for us. I guess the thing we could do here if we want to would be to make a little storage. Let's see, what do we need? There's some ropes for that one. We don't really have the metal for that one. But we can do a storage yard, and then maybe we can have some seaweed. Maybe we can have some nibble fish, and we can also have the sushi next to it so that it will be quickly to drop up. But look at that, we're finally getting some awesome sushi. But let's make some ropes then. I'm gonna queue up a few of those. Let's do a bunch of them, yes, so we have some lying around later. Can queue up a few in this one as well, like that. Look at that, we already got some sushi, very nice. So it looks like we're gonna need some more plastic pretty soon, so I'm gonna gather both from this one and from this one over here. That should be plenty of plastic, 107 in that one. And then this one has 112, so that's pretty awesome. Probably not gonna gather all of it because it's a huge amount. I do think we may want to get maybe another boat. Sometimes it's good to have a lot of boats, because as you can see here, if they are very busy with other things, they will pretty much not drop off their stuff, but leave it on the boats. But if we would have another spare boat, they would actually go out and try to gather more things. So perhaps if we continue this walkway, we might maybe be able to get another mooring point for another boat over there. Or we can put it here. We already have one spot empty there. Yeah, let's maybe make one here. I might actually remove the fishing boat. I feel like you don't really use it so much in the game. Like you could use it to catch a lot of fish, but I never feel like I need to do it. But I guess we could. Like it's an easy way to get like 10 fishes. But I never feel like I really need to get them. But now we have many going out to gather some seaweed. That's awesome. But we're gonna need some more people. We have 7 at the moment. I want to get up to like 9 or 10. That would be pretty nice. So we can do more thing around town at the same time. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Flotsam. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, feel free to leave a like. And I also live stream sometimes over on Twitch. I currently have a schedule on Wednesday, Friday, 6 PM Central European Summertime, when you can expect me to be live over on Twitch. And I also do live streams some other times, but that's my schedule. So thanks for watching today, everybody. And I hope you had a good time. And I will see you guys very soon again, everybody. So have a great day. Take care.